Hello, everybody. This is where the fun begins.
Where the fun begins.
Right on point.
All one try.
You can edit that out.
No.
You can edit us all doing it at the same time.
Yeah. That's what we'll
I've
do.
seen y'all's. I saw that 1,000 video subscriber video. That was good.
Yeah. That was. We'll just slice everything right down the middle or right down the edge of everybody, and we'll just put it all in sync.
There you go.
In sync.
In
Back
sync.
streets back. All right. That's in sync, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was their song, right?
I don't know. I was into that scene growing up.
Wasn't a scene, it was a way of life.
It was for many of us.
I didn't do that way of life.
So here we are. Back again.
Yep.
We haven't been canceled yet. I like that.
Yeah.
We haven't been.
It's coming.
No, yeah, it's
I
coming.
figured as
Definitely.
much.
The network's coming
finish
down.
out the season. And then
Yeah.
they're going to lay the hammer on you.
They already hired us for 24 episodes, and I mean
they're not interested in renewing.
that's the thing. Have you ever noticed that the TV shows that have like 24 episodes every season, like they get real old real quick, like except for some exceptions,
Like
Lost. I enjoyed Lost, and it had 24, and Supernatural has a lot of episodes per season.
And what shows got boring after 24 episodes?
Anything on USA that wasn't like just anything. Burn Notice. Started out strong.
Monday Night Raw's been going on for 20 plus years.
Yeah, I know.
Look how boring that is.
Yeah. They
So
literally
they moved it from 3 hours to 4 hours.
so that they could extend the talking a little bit, because that's all they do. They talk and talk and talk, and then there's like 15 minutes worth of fight, and then you're good to go. You got your that's all you
I
needed.
think you're thinking about UFC.
No, UFC has Conor McGregor.
Didn't he get his butt whooped?
He did.
Well, he was boxing. He wasn't doing UFC. I mean, I like I said, I don't watch UFC either, so I'm just saying. I just know one person in that, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Who did he fight anyway? The boxing
Floyd
match.
Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, there you go.
From what I saw, he didn't do bad for it being his first boxing
match?
match against the heavyweight champion of the world.
He's not a champion.
He's who? Mayweather?
I don't think he might be a champion. I don't really know.
He's 50-0.
He's retired.
He's very
Yeah.
retired. He's
He
like
was
Rocky.
already retired.
He's like Rocky coming back for one more punch,
Yeah.
and he won.
I bet he was thinking to himself, I'm going to make so much money off of this dude.
They each made like how
100
much was
million.
it? 100 million?
Yeah.
and
some
McGregor's
shit
like,
like
I'm going
that?
to make so much money from this dude. It didn't matter whether
And
they win
the
or
money
lost.
was made.
The money was made.
was made.
I saw a picture, and it was that scene from Breaking Bad where they open up that storage unit, and it's the dude and the other dude. And they're like, man, I got it. And he just lays on it, and the other guy lays on it too. And it just had the caption of Floyd and McGregor sitting on a big old pile of money. Because that's a thing.
What?
Oh,
So
yeah.
what are we going to talk about today?
Probably the same stuff we talked about yesterday.
Wait, yesterday? What did we talk about yesterday?
Um,
On GTA?
yes. Are we going to do more GTA stuff? Because I got it downloading on my laptop, and I don't need all
At
that
some
space
point.
taken up.
Yes.
Yeah,
we will.
yeah. I would like to do some
It was
more GTA.
bad last night.
Well, and the problem was that we had those guys.
You could have just walked away.
We couldn't.
We
though.
couldn't. We
I got
tried.
there. I literally got there, killed them 8 times.
You weren't there when
don't
they had their
understand.
missile truck.
They had
Well,
an
if I was in the
honest
middle of saying,
to goodness
just walk away.
missile truck.
Literally tried
A
to.
truck
Just walk away.
with missiles.
A truck with missiles, and they were hunting me down. They wanted my nuts. And then
They got 'em.
when Mason got there, they wanted his nuts too. They weren't full yet. They ain't gonna go full until they got full, because we started sniping the fuck out of them.
Yeah, we did. We did some
Well,
good sniping right
Regardless, the Monday night stream was not fun.
No.
there. It wasn't.
I had fun.
I mean, I had fun, except for that one part.
Except for that.
And all the confusion about everyone told me to buy a hanger, and I bought a hanger, and then
That's true.
No
well,
one-
that wasn't really expressed because you weren't listening to Trevor.
I couldn't hear him.
I mean,
I had this little bitty voice in this ear, and this was Ron talking to me, and then I had Spencer over here yelling.
Lethal was telling you to
Tyler
listen.
keeps shooting me. Tyler, why are you shooting them? And then Tyler's not saying anything because he would never join the Discord.
He didn't join Discord.
And then everyone, honestly, like for 80% of it, there was just people talking, and I tried telling people to shut up, but no one would listen. So.
Do we ever listen to you?
No.
What?
Mason.
Which is why we never went at PUBG. You don't listen to me.
Speaking of PUBG,
We're playing it tonight.
I
This is
found
Tuesday.
the pub killer.
The pub killer.
The PUBG killer.
What is it?
It's called...
Paladins.
No, God, no. No, it's called SOS, The Ultimate Escape. Now, it's way different than PUBG. And I say way different because instead of it being 99 people, it's 16, okay? So think, what was that one game we played that had the Battle Royale type thing?
Culling.
The culling, yeah.
Hunger Games-esque.
Yes.
King of the Kill.
Basically, you start out and you start as a it's a game show. Okay, it's supposed to be like portrayed as a real life game show or something
Hunger
like
Games,
that.
so.
Hunger Games, still, yes, exactly. So when you start, you have a cue that says, "All right, you're about to start. You can talk whenever you start." Right? And so as they're introducing these characters, they're like, "Hey, my name's Cole, and and then some of them get cut off, but some of them are like, "I'm a bad bitch," and then it just moves to the next character.
I wouldn't know it being
but
cut
it's
off
you
means.
saying it. You know what I mean? It's like you are the portrayer of the
So
the
you're your
character.
own
You're
hype man?
role playing basically. So my thing is that in itself has not really been done, sort of thing, because it does have the TV aspect of it, and then you get into the game. You're basically spawned in instead of being dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So you what?
I just don't like how far your cable's stretched. Like, see all the slack in mine, and all the slack in Mason's.
Yours is wound tight.
Yours is pushed to the limit.
Yeah, you're good.
Push it to the
It's a XLR cable. It's fine. It's not
Said
those
it.
eighth
And
cables.
Every time we play a show with an XLR cable, he's slinging it around, pulling it back to him.
No, I don't do that at the show anymore. You can kill
Just-
me.
He does it at practice.
I did it at practice.
Why do it at practice if you're not going to
He's
do it
like,
at
I
the
don't do
show?
it anymore because it ruins the cables. And then he was out there on stage, he's like, yeah, and then it's flung halfway across.
Yeah.
Completely
it's fun.
disconnected.
You just
somehow.
got to say,
Well, I mean, it's my
"Over
mic. I
here."
bought it. It's not like I'm renting the mic. But anyway, so the twist of it is that you're looking for runes, these objects that you can carry around with you, and if you get a rune, you can call for an extract and leave, and you're called a champion. There's 3 runes, and there's only 3 winners. There's 16 people, and you can form alliances by high-fiving them or handshaking them or whatever, and you can share weapons with people by handing it to them. And your hand actually comes out. They put a lot of work into like the little details where you can you can put something out. It shows it in the hand. Like there's a knife. I'm going to give you a knife.
It
Here's
does
your
sound
knife.
like the culling.
It does sound like the culling.
Possibly better because the culling was garbage.
The culling was garbage. But this is a unique twist because when you find a ruin or you get close to a ruin, there's these undead zombie type things that are trying to kill you. They're big, like they almost look like Quaggoths, but not as big. You know, from D&D.
Yeah.
So it's like that, but with only two.
Speaking of
two.
which, I have a branch off point. Someone
Okay.
suggested to me to read off a list of new D&D spells.
Hey, guess who's starting up a new D&D game?
Who's that?
Someone in this room.
What? I D&D.
Is it you?
No, it's not me.
No. Jory would never.
It
DM
must
again.
be one of them.
I'm limited to 1 per week.
Let me see if I can find. Okay.
We can't even get together once per week.
Choose which one of these y'all think y'all would. There's a whole list of them, so I'm not gonna say them all. Heat plastic.
Heat plastic.
Greater sticks.
All right, how
to
many
snakes.
things were made of plastic back in the day?
Find excuse.
Wait, that's just rolling. That's just rolling.
Vampiric wet willy.
That one actually sounds pretty.
Conjure?
Actually, describe what that one would do.
Yeah, describe that one.
It would probably, you probably do it while they're sleeping, and you get to steal their dreams or something. I don't know.
Vampire Wet Willy sounds like you.
If I think of a better name.
Instead of wetting your finger with saliva, you wet it with blood and then put it in
Ooh.
there.
And then you can control them.
Ooh, I like that one. It's like
Conjure
it's like
summoner
control.
and summon conjurer. Which one of those
back
would you
into
like
his
to use?
necromancer stuff.
Wait, what?
Conjure summoner
Uh-huh.
or summon conjurer?
I don't like those.
Necromancers.
I don't like either of those.
Locate keys. It's a ritual.
I like that one. Actually, locate something. Find item is actually one thing that my paladin used to do.
Detect thoughts, but spelled THOTS.
So it's just going into a bar and going find thoughts.
You just look over there. There's freaking
It's just
Archimeros.
it's this girl. It's Archimeros that's outlined in yellow. Oh, there's a lot of references that none of these people are gonna get.
Move bear, like honest to goodness bear,
Like a bear,
like a bear,
like rawr, with claws.
like with claws.
Cool, I like that one.
Discreet fire producing cantrip number 8.
So it just fire. Is I wish it was like. Have you seen the X-Men where what's his name? He's just like, and he just has like a fire and he like lights his
Like a
cigarette or
Zippo on his
something.
thumb?
Yeah, it's like a Zippo.
Zippo thumb. We'll just rename that one Zippo thumb.
Zippo thumb.
Greater prismatic vehicular manslaughter.
Why not?
Resurrect meme. Hold beer.
Hold beer.
Hold
Oh,
beer.
I like this one. I like this one. There could be a lot of references for that. Oh wait, hold my beer, and then you go
There
do
you
the
go.
thing.
Father's silent disapproval.
Does that give you a decreased in stats?
Probably.
How many of these are there, and who came up with them?
There's a whole bunch of them. These are supposedly the upcoming Unearthed Arcana spells for D&D 5e.
I think you've been fooled.
I think y'all have been fooled.
I think you've been fooled.
Explain joke. That's one I should
Ban jokes.
all the
Ban
time.
jokes. Ooh.
That's a
Wow.
good one.
Wait, banjos or ban jokes?
Ban jokes. Like, no more
Delayed
jokes.
vodka fireball.
How delayed?
It doesn't say.
I wish it would just be like. I wish it would just be like this. You have to drink the vodka first. You produce the cantrip inside of you like that flame fire, and then just randomly during the battle, like a couple rounds in, you're just like, and it's a free action.
There you go.
It's like wild magic.
My favorite was called Murder Thumb.
Murder thumb.
Murder Thumb.
Take your thumb and you shove it in their throat.
Yeah.
That's my
Or like in
favorite
Game
guy.
of Thrones where they shove it in that dude's eye.
I just pictured you
No
hold it like
spoilers.
this and just shoot him with a beam. Just-
Yeah. Me. It's a laser. It's
like-
just do it in the eye. Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that.
you're
That's
just like-
better. It's like back in the Roman times
yeah,
where you're
it's
like
like,
dead.
and you're dead.
Yeah.
Murder Thumb.
I like it. I
Um,
like it.
What else? That was what I had for the D&D. Supposedly, we're going to be starting up the Moronic Beasts live version
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we'll get back to our
Yeah.
session 6
Session.
or whatever.
Um,
Sixth session.
The videos came out regularly, so y'all ain't gonna notice nothing.
Yeah,
but
y'all
we're
won't
gonna start
notice.
playing after like 2 months of being off.
I know.
So-
Two. I mean, it might have been more.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it probably hadn't been that long. July we played.
August, September.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're gonna get back in the swing of that. Be
That's gonna be
prepared for
fun.
more antics.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna be a little bit better at it, hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's
Or we're going to be worse.
or we're gonna be worse.
Gotta get back in the swing
We
of
just did
things.
something and we can't talk about it yet.
Oh
because
yeah,
it's
that's
come out.
right.
Yeah.
I heard a little tidbit that when we get back into the game, we all have to roll on the madness table.
The fuck's a Magnus table?
The madness.
Oh, the Madness
The
table.
madness table.
Ooh, because madness happens.
Madness.
I forgot it.
So, seeing what we saw accuse a blight of
Oh
madness.
shit! Yeah, okay.
So,
Because shit's like too crazy.
yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with that
If
and
y'all,
more.
if y'all, let's see, where are we at? So Wednesday, Moronic Beast episode 6 came out. It was pretty damn
It isn't when it's pretty
crazy.
time travel. That's
time
right.
travel.
Yeah.
Remember? Time travel. Yeah, Moronic Beast 6 came out.
So, if I remember from yesterday, what happens in that episode?
No, not yesterday.
Yeah,
Friday.
yesterday.
Wednesday.
Yesterday.
2 days ago.
When's this video come out?
Friday.
Oh yeah, 2 days.
Time
ago.
travel.
Time travel. I'll get it one of these days, just not today or 2 days from now.
We have to do this because our brains don't work. We have to schedule things because our brains don't want to work.
So what happens? Give us a tidbit, because I can't remember what we did after.
What happened in episode 6?
Yeah, what happened in episode 6?
Well, if you haven't watched it yet, you should go do that.
Yes.
But a little spoiler alert: we got out of the prison in episode 5, which hopefully y'all are there by now. But as soon as we get out, We're gonna fight a fucking flying bug creature. Oh, D&D.
Oh,
Yes.
I was just during the break. I was explaining to Scott that during the break
There was no break.
There was no break. It was seamless. That bards don't always have to be musically inclined, and that bards could just be a fast talker, smooth talker. You know, just like to talk.
They're like art majors.
Exactly.
They could be an art major. That would be cool
Exactly.
too.
I mean, that's literally all they are.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, who likes to talk more than Trump? So next,
Spencer.
Yeah.
other than Spencer.
Pretty close. Pretty close to nothing.
So
I can't
next,
think of anybody.
next time I make a D&D character, it is going to probably be a Trump-based bard.
Oh, great. That's
That's horrible.
in
So,
our
yeah.
in our
In
game
Not in
the
ours,
next
please.
game I play, so
because we're
if,
not allowing it.
We're,
if it wouldn't matter
we'll cancel the show before
if the
that.
DM allows it. And I think I know what Spencer just said. He was like, "I'm allow it." If he watches this part,
There will very quickly be an ultimatum, either you or me,
I don't deal in ultimatums.
and that's when you get stabbed in the throat.
I'm gonna have DM's immunity. It's gonna be great.
It's not. That's
It's
not
not
a
a
thing.
thing.
I
It's
was the
gonna
only
be a
one with
thing.
it. I was the only one with a shiv in this last one.
Wrong.
Next time I'll use it.
And you lost your pipe immediately.
Wrong. Not immediately.
No, immediately. Episode 2.
That's not episode 1.
I'm gonna stick my hand.
Maybe
out.
it was episode 1.
I'm gonna stick my hand into the cage and use mage hand to just choke him.
we
just
will
going
kill
around.
that character
It's
so
gonna be like,
fucking quick.
like Homer whenever he's.
Have you
choking
ever fought a bard
Bard.
before? Them things are crazy.
Fought a bard?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a monk. I'm just kidding. I have never fought a bard. That would be freaking
We
cool,
do need
though.
to do the
The Battle Royale?
The Battle Royale, I think that's
We're not
gonna
level
be
5
good.
yet, though. We're going to do it every 5,
we're not
10,
level 5 yet.
5, 10, 15, and 20. We're going to do a Battle
Y'all
Royale.
better start watching out, because I may not be a threat at 5, but at 10,
I just figured out what I can do at level 10, and I'm like, hell yeah. I'm excited.
it's gonna. What can
So.
you do, Jory? Cast 2 spells.
2 shillelaghs.
That's about it. I'm not gonna win the battle royale. So.
You never know. You've got some demon magic.
I'm not gonna win it right now.
Which, by the way, we need to dive deeper into
I
that.
do need to dive deeper into that.
That's meta knowledge.
We need to have talking beasts or
Like the Talking Dead.
talking dead. Yeah, like we could have talking moronic. Talking beasts is probably the better one.
I'll think of something.
Yeah, or what's another show?
Old timey words, not talking. Old timey words.
Moronic Beats.
Contemplating beasts. Debating beasts.
Come up something in the chat. Why are we doing
Yeah.
the work? Make them do the work.
It's true. There's
No one's gonna do that.
2,500 of you now.
Yeah.
Lucky bastards.
Okay, so moving on.
I've got something else. Do you have something else?
Oh, I got my today in gaming.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, we'll do
Go
that.
ahead.
We'll do that.
God, I love these.
Oh yeah. I also got hot water pipe repair.
Wait, what?
Hot water pipe repair.
Is that a game?
No, it's a pipe underneath the house that was busted.
I do that every single day. It's nothing special.
It's under our slab concrete. We can't get to it. Well, we can now. He went out and got a jackhammer. Anyways,
Jackhammers are fun.
jackhammers are fun.
Until they're not.
How big of a jackhammer?
Is decent sized.
How big?
Was
Show
it
me.
from Ace?
It was like,
Off the ground?
yeah, with its pokey bit on the
With
bottom.
its pokey bit on the bottom?
It's about average.
It's a pretty good one.
I was kind of surprised that it plugged into a wall outlet though.
then it's not a big one.
It was a big one, but
You've never done one run off an air compressor then.
I have not. I haven't even done a regular one because
Those
he
are
did
the
it
fun
without
ones.
me. Okay, I'm just gonna go off September 4th because that's what it shows.
Yeah.
22 years ago today, the NBA Jam tournament came out on the PlayStation.
Ooh wee. NBA Jam?
NBA Jam.
Be less excited, Jory.
Sorry, I was
If you
bad.
can.
Trying to find some good ones. Ain't nothing like what we've been having.
Yeah, we had Sanic. We've had other things.
It's just weird.
This is wait, when's the shitty month for games? Is it this month
It's
or
this
next
month apparently.
It's pretty much every month except for November.
Yeah, well,
20 years ago, on the 7th, Final Fantasy 7.
September's
Came out?
usually pretty good because December's coming up.
22 years ago, on the Sega Genesis,
Or
Batman
October,
Forever
maybe.
came out.
What was it? Batman Forever?
Batman Forever.
The video? The movie?
The game. on the Genesis.
Oh shit!
I had a Batman and Robin game on
I
my
remember watching that in
Genesis.
theaters.
It was pretty good.
Was that the one with the bat nipples?
Batman Forever
Yeah.
was the that was the third one. That was the one with the
With the
Mr. Clooney.
Oh, 13 years ago, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green came out.
No, Batman Forever was not with Clooney.
It was.
Batman and Robin was. Batman Forever was with old.
Michael Keaton.
No, Michael Keaton was Batman and Batman Returns, and then it had.
I was pretty sure Batman Forever had the nipples.
No, because Batman and Robin had George Clooney, and that had Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy.
Because it was
And
cold.
Bane. Yeah, it was cold.
That was Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, there you go.
We always forget
That was
him.
one of Two-Face and the Joker. Jim Carrey Joker.
Yeah.
No, Riddler. God dang it. Riddler.
Jim Carrey Riddler was badass, though.
And Tommy
I'm just
Lee
saying.
Jones Two-Face.
Apparently, I read something
Got a
that
41% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I was expecting it to be lower.
I have good memories about that movie. I don't even care.
I read a thing saying that Tommy Lee Jones was, they were acting in that movie together, and what's his name? You just said it.
Yeah.
The
Val
Riddler.
Kilmer.
The Riddler.
Oh,
Nicole Kidman. That was
Jim Carrey.
That was
Jim Carrey, yeah. He came up to the other guy. I can't even remember his name now. I got
Tommy Lee
one.
Jones.
Huh?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Val Kilmer.
Nicole Kidman.
What?
I can't remember more than one name at a time for some reason. He came up to the other guy and was gonna, congratulate him on all of his movies, and he's like, "I cannot condone your foolishness," and just walked away from him.
Chris O'Donnell. That was Robin.
Chris O'Donnell. Yeah.
He was Robin in a few of them, wasn't he?
He in two.
Two.
The
Until they
Batman
rebooted
Forever
it again.
and Batman and Robin.
Too many reboots.
Yep. And they had what was her
Worse than
name?
Spider-Man.
What was her name? Was Batgirl.
Miss Gordon.
Crap, I can't remember her name.
See?
She's kind of a famous.
Did that
person,
movie
though.
even happen?
It did.
I can't
Nicole
remember
Kidman.
nothing.
The chick
That's it.
from 50 Reasons Why I Hate You, or 10 Reasons I Hate You, 10 Things I Hate About You, something like that. That chick. Alicia whatever, maybe something?
Keys.
No.
Hmm.
No.
Halle Berry.
No,
That's
that's
it.
Catwoman. I mean, that was a bad Catwoman, though. It was not good.
I never saw it.
Not good. In other movie news, though, Colin Trevorrow, who was writer and director, I think, of Jurassic World, he was going to be directing Star Wars 9, and he's now not directing it.
I was just about to say they had to get a new director for Star Wars 9.
What happened to Star Wars 8?
It's coming out this December, actually.
No.
But Star Wars 9's already being planned, so. And there was 3 different directors for each one.
Yeah.
Which this one had a director change, and now number 9's had a director change, which really sucks. But I think freaking what's his name should have done all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think that J.J. Abrams
Jar
should have
Jar
done all
Abrams?
3. He was really good. Jar Jar Abrams. So they
What other movies did he do?
J.J.
J.J. Abrams. He
Yeah.
did the new Star Wars reboots.
Star
Star
Trek?
Trek reboots.
I never saw those.
I saw the
Alright.
first 2; they were pretty good.
Did he also do District 9? Was he the one that did District 9?
No.
Or was that Super 8 that I'm thinking about?
Super 8. Yeah, he did Super 8, which was really good.
It was some alien movie.
Yeah.
Are y'all going to be watching the new It?
Already
Oh
bought
yeah,
tickets.
we're gonna see it Saturday.
Saturday.
The tickets are
Tomorrow.
already starting to sell out.
They were, yeah.
Damn.
So I had to buy them.
So
I was
Lucasfilm
gonna
and
wanna
Disney
go on.
both said,
I was going to want to go too.
Oh.
"Well, you can come
No,
with
one
us."
of my buddies invited me,
Oh,
so
I
I'm going to
figured
see.
y'all were gonna be at D&D.
yeah,
Saturday night, right?
Saturday night.
Do you not have it?
I think it's Saturday, like midday.
It
From
starts
like
at 4.
4 to.
Yeah, they're only doing like 2 or 3 hour sessions. now.
Oh.
I don't know.
But
The movie's at 7:48.
Yeah.
7:45.
You can get there. We can do it.
I'll see.
You can. We can tell you what rows we're on.
Okay. We'll
So
figure
Disney and
something out.
Lucasfilm came out with a thing that said Lucasfilm and Colin Trevor. God, I can't even say his name now. Trev Oro. God damn it! Read that name. How do you say that name?
Yeah, I'm the one with the good pronunciation here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Colin Trevorrow.
Trevorrow. That's what I said.
It's literally the 2 words, Trevor and Rowe.
Trevor Rowe. You have to say Trevor Rowe though.
That's what I said. Trevor Rowe.
Has mutually chosen
Trevor
to
Rowe.
part ways with Star Wars Episode 9. So
Do you think he got fired?
no, they said mutually, but a lot of
Whatever
people,
mutually.
a
That's
lot of
just
people
PR.
are assuming that maybe that's a bad thing. That maybe they had different views.
They grabbed him by the shirt and they said, "We're gonna mutually disagree." And he's like, "I'm just gonna walk away."
A lot of people said that. Let's see. We have all come to the conclusion that our visions for the project differ. So they did have some differences and mutually decided they should split ways. But at the same time, he wanted to take it in a direction that might have been really cool, but who knows?
Heaven
What did you think
forbid
of-
they bring Anakin back from the dead.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. We leave it. We leave it.
He's not dead. He's still alive.
He shouldn't have been a ghost, though.
He's never seen past episode 2.
I only watched the good ones.
And you've seen
The original trilogy.
You son of a bitch.
The original trilogy. 1, 2, and 3. Phantom Menace was my favorite.
I just see y'all subscriber count start plummeting.
They know it's a joke. They know, right? They have to. It's sarcasm,
I
right?
went 1, 2, 3, and then I just went 7 because who cares about the middle 3?
Honestly, the worst.
God.
They're the worst ones.
You're the worst.
You don't even need to watch it. Also, the Crystal Skull, best Indiana Jones movie.
That was my favorite. Had who was it? Sheila Booth in it.
Sheila
He
Booth.
made it. He made it.
He has the best pronunciation? Yeah.
Shahila Buffet.
Shahila Booth.
I don't know who they had as a little Asian kid, but he matured up into Shia LaBeouf, and it was awesome.
Metamorphosis.
Are you talking about Short Round?
What?
Are you talking about Short Round?
Yeah.
That's racist.
Short Round, that's what they call him!
It's called Shia LaBeouf, not Shia
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. He really grew into the part, I'd say.
You gonna? Okay.
All right. If you had to watch a movie right now,
Yeah.
what would you watch? Any movie, one that you've seen, one that you've never seen.
I'd probably try to get to
Star Wars 9.
Star Wars 9. Yeah.
That was my answer.
I just want to. Well, I'll say Star Wars 8 then.
All right, I'm gonna go Star Wars 9. I'm gonna spoil it for everybody.
I'm probably gonna go Nightmare Before Christmas again. It's one of my favorites.
Wait, like you mean something that's already come out?
Oh yeah.
Something he's already seen multiple times.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Batman and Robin Forever.
You don't even celebrate. You don't even celebrate Halloween or Christmas.
Exactly. But it's a good movie. It's about Tim
That's
Burton
like I don't even understand.
and his claymation.
You know what? Tim Burton did Batman and Batman Returns. So I mean,
I don't
Why don't they get Tim
understand.
Burton to do the new Star Wars movie?
fuck.
That would be so good.
That would be so good.
You get the lightsaber, it's all curled at the end, and
Because
then
you're
when
gonna have freaking Johnny Depp doing fucking Luke Skywalker, some shit like that.
That would be cool though.
And then whoever that one lady that he always casts.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah, there you go.
I think
I can't ever pronounce her name.
her name.
Her name.
Can't pronounce any name.
Shut up.
Uh,
That's not my forte.
Trevor Rowe. Spell it out.
So what else, Jory? Do you got anything?
No.
He never has anything. How did you enjoy filming that 1,000 subscriber video?
I mean, I won, which I already knew was going to happen, so it wasn't really much of a surprise.
That heartfelt sentiment that you saw on Facebook, that was him writing that. Just saying.
Yeah, it was.
I like the big helmets that you put on your head.
Yeah, yeah. We saw those. Well, I saw those and said, Jory, this is what we need.
I think for y'all's 2,500 video, y'all need to post y'all's Amazon search history.
Jesus, no. God, no.
Just to see what y'all really look up.
It's just things that are way out of my price range, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could have.
One
And then I
day.
could look at it for a while and then go,
One day.
I once looked at a $25,000 diamond encrusted keyboard.
Jesus.
I didn't buy it.
Why?
Obviously.
I once saw like a
It pops up on
$50,000
the
TV.
you may like this, and I was like, I might like it.
yeah, they're not wrong.
I wouldn't have used it.
No,
would've
I
just
would have
looked at
definitely
it.
used
you
that
need to put it
diamond
in
keyboard.
glass and put it up somewhere.
Playing PUBG like
Keyboard's garbage.
Slam your hand down, it's all bloody on this
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
keyboard's fine.
The keyboard's just fine. You just got diamonds nailed.
But
into your-
seriously, when did they make plastic? When did they start making plastics?
I think plastics was made around like the 1950s or 60s, but it was called something else.
And
It was,
when is D&D set in?
Not
Why is there a morph plastics or
heat
whatever?
plastic?
Why?
To heat plastic.
But there's nothing to heat.
What if you were a transmogrifying wizard?
transmuter.
Transmutation.
Mutation wizard, sorry.
What if he could make plastic, but they just didn't know what it was?
I don't know. I once looked at a $25,000 diamond encrusted keyboard.
What if he could make plastic, but they just didn't know what it was? What if he could make plastic, but they just didn't know what it was? What if he could make plastic, but they just didn't know what it was? And then all these wizards can't do nothing, and then there's this one wizard, bam, and it just starts warming up.
What would you do with that though? Are you just like an
TV dinners.
Are you environmentally conscious druid?
No, you're just TV dinners. You got your meal already set up in your bag of holding.
When do they make
Wait,
TV
no,
dinners?
cold.
But you're heating the plastic, which means it's
Exactly.
gonna melt around your
No.
dinner, and
It just heats the food inside it.
that's called heat
If
food.
if you heat a pan full of food, does it melt the pan? It's
I don't know,
strong.
Because it's a
plastic.
pan, not plastic.
Strong plastic. It's only one time, one use only.
Oh, God,
Then it's done.
you'd never get it again.
Okay.
It's just
I
like
would
the
like
wish.
to see a high level spell like time travel,
That would
cool.
be neat.
but it's still only to a certain point, like 2 minutes backwards.
Per your level.
It's
like-
called time stop.
Hard
One-
Dragon Ball Super that y'all haven't watched, so I can't talk about. I guess you've seen Resurrection F, right?
Yeah, I've
You've
seen
seen
it,
it, right?
right?
Resurrection F.
I think
The
so.
Frieza one?
Yeah.
The gold Frieza?
Comes back, he's all, I'm Gold Frieza.
Or like Whis' power, where you can go back in time, but just
Yeah.
2 minutes.
That's how he saved the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
There has to be a
like-
restriction because you can't.
Because
just go
Goku was a
back.
dumbass again. Just saying.
Like
That's
you can't
like-
go back 20 years and just kill the big bad guy when he's
Superman
when he's like a
Ex Machina. You know, you just fly around the planet in the opposite direction to turn back time.
Well, it's like you could go back 1 minute per level or something like that. But at level 20, you can go back a year. I don't
baby.
know.
You can't use it again though until you get back to your original time.
Ooh, well.
I think Futurama did that for their last episode. You could press a button, go back 10 seconds, but it took 10 seconds to recharge.
Ah, okay, so they could go back to the very beginning, but it would take that long to get
Yeah.
to the recharge rate.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be freaking
Get
nuts.
with us, Wizard of the Coast. We're willing to deal.
We'll talk about it.
We got
By the way,
ideas.
time travel in real life, is it a thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, how does it work?
Well, it depends on what type of universe you're in. I've
Do
had
you
this
have
discussion.
to say if you make a time machine right now, can you go back to any time? Or
I think-
do you have to go back to another time machine?
Ooh,
Like
that's a
say,
good idea.
time machine's not a thing until the first one was made, and then you can only go between these.
Are you saying that the metal or the construction that it is made in goes with you, or you are the only thing that
You are
goes
the only
like
thing. You
like
go from
Terminator?
one to another.
Think about
Is it like
this.
Terminator or Dragon Ball Z, where Trunks goes back with a spaceship thing?
No.
Or
No. Think about
Terminator,
like
where
this.
they just send the body.
If I was in my garage and I made this time machine, I wouldn't be able to go forwards in time. I could only go backwards in time to when
But
I
you
made
can
the
go
machine.
forward in time, I'd say,
But
as long as there is a time machine present that you can teleport into. Because say the problem with moving your whole machine with you is, say you form in the exact same spot, but say 100 years ago there was like a rock here.
you don't even have to worry about that because 100 years ago the Earth wasn't in the same spot because it's moving through space.
So yeah, you would
Oh
just disappear.
shit!
into
You
have
would
space.
be
to
in the in
You'd,
space.
you'd be sitting there,
You would
Doctor
have to
Who
go-
like,
your body would
just
have to go
chilling in
from
space.
You would
your
have to
current time
calculate
machine.
where in the world
You were
you would be.
and where you would
Maybe
be.
maybe time travel is real
It's just
in the
we gotta-
future.
we gotta-
But people just sent them back and they disappeared into space.
All right, NASA.
They
you need
just
to look
chalk it up
back.
to, they're
you need to
like-
look back in the trail of the Earth and look for time travel.
Yeah, time travel people.
It's like
Because you're just
little
gonna be people
blinks
in
of light.
DeLoreans. You're gonna be people in other time travel things, just
Yeah.
chilling there.
I like
It
this
definitely-
idea. I like this is a good. This is a fucking. This is it. This
Yeah.
is the.
Let's
Wow.
make
See,
a time machine.
That's the way I see it, though. You have to have your time machine with
Yeah.
your body, and then only part that teleports is you, because if the whole machine teleports, like you said,
Yeah, you'll be
you,
stuck.
You could go off into space. You could go into a rock, and then I don't know what's going to win between a time machine and a rock, but
Depends on if your
If
time
you form
machine's
into a
made
rock.
of diamonds.
then I'd say you're pretty much screwed.
Well, I
You
mean,
have to- your
what if
body
there's
would
a
have to
tree right there
transport-
too? But like he's saying, not even the whole Earth is there. Like,
That's why you have to.
even if you
teleport
got
from yours
lucky,
to another one, you just appear inside of it, and then you
So
walk
that's
out,
like
and there you are.
that's like quantum tunneling.
okay.
That's
So
what it is.
time travel doesn't exist, but maybe universe traversing exists,
something like that. I'd
Faster-
say.
like
Light
they do in
travel?
Rick and Morty.
Portals.
Portals.
Yeah, but it's a machine. You can only go into another machine.
No, because I don't believe that the universe is going to collapse if you see yourself. Twins see themselves
Well, no.
all the time.
They debunked that in Back to the Future,
Mm-hmm.
number 3 too.
That's totally.
Yeah, they
Reputable.
debunked that.
Yeah,
It's reputable. That
It's-
movie's a
that's
classic.
a biographical.
they did the
uh,
research.
They
thing.
did the research.
They did. If you think how smart those that series was, though, they really did some research.
I like how they filmed like the last movie right after the second movie or something like that.
Well, it's like the Matrix Reloaded and Revelations.
Ugh. Don't equate
Okay.
Matrix to.
I'm just saying, like things that they do, like the Caribbeans, the first 3. The first one they did, the second 2 they filmed. The second 2 sequels they filmed right next to each other because they were like part of the same thing. I mean, I think more movies are doing that now because everything's becoming more like a TV show.
Okay, here's another time travel question. If you go back in time, can you change the events from where you were, or do the actions that you do there create the stance from where you were?
I'd say if you go back and you change anything, the chance of you disappearing shoots up.
Now, why would that happen? Because the way I see it is the universe doesn't care where you are at, right? If I go back in time, 10 years ago and do something there, it either equals when I left or it changes when I left. But
Okay,
I don't think...
say you go back 10 years, what are you going to do that's going to change the future?
I don't know, reinvent the light bulb.
Wait, reinvent the light bulb?
Yes.
You know what I think would be really cool? And I'm not some like environmentalist or anything like that, but I think what would be really cool is stop them from making oil where it is the like main thing you now have to.
Oh yeah.
Then you might have never been born.
Right, no, that's probably true because
the second you do it, you're just going to disappear.
Because the town that we live in
Is
revolves
an oil
around oil.
But
so my
it could have been a
parents
Tesla
or
tower
grandparents-
town.
Could have been.
Harvesting all them ions from
Yeah.
the ionosphere.
I mean, yeah, it could have been totally anything.
But then say all that different type of, power, causes a deformity in your parents' genitalia, and then bam.
No, if this
Radiation.
place hasn't developed a,
It's like a microwave. If your car was a microwave, something's going to go wrong.
I just want Fallout. That's
Your
all I
mom doesn't
want.
even
I
use
want
a
nuclear
microwave.
powered
Your mom doesn't even use a microwave.
We use a microwave more than we use our oven.
Yeah.
Last I heard, she swore off microwaves.
What?
There was a
Who
point.
said this?
Tyler told me.
There was a point in time where we didn't use a microwave.
For anything.
We didn't use meat. We ate barley greens. It was nasty. It's bad times. Anyways,
So,
I wish Tesla did more stuff because that dude was like seriously super innovative.
all I want is nuclear powered cars.
I'm a Tesla fanboy. See,
I would love a Tesla.
I mean, with Tesla, you wouldn't have a nuclear powered car. It would just go off of the energies in the air.
Hey, it's a Tesla.
Hey, that's a Tesla.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Classic.
So, remember? Last year we went on a
classic.
classic. Last year, why is that a shirt? Last year we went on a trip to California.
Was that last year?
It was last year.
Oh, wow.
It's been a whole year.
Wow.
Spencer's got a tube up his penis. Stuff
Anyways,
like
it all
that.
started. We were driving,
up
and
there.
someone said, "Hey, it's a
There's a
Tesla."
Tesla.
And we looked, and it wasn't a Tesla.
It was definitely not a Tesla.
It was just like
We were convinced that half the cars there were going to be Teslas.
And then it just became a joke every time we say like a weird car.
Is that a
Hey, it's
Tesla?
Tesla. And
Hey,
then
look
it
at
was
the
like
Tesla.
Acura is like, hey, there's a Tesla.
And then we actually did
And then
do
we
it.
did see a
many
see a
times.
Tesla.
There was so many Teslas.
And then we went down to that parking garage with all those Bentleys and Bugattis.
Yeah,
That was
that
badass.
was fucking crazy. And it was all like blocked off and shit.
It's like you see Bentley, Bugatti, Bentley, Toyota minivan.
That was us.
Yeah, that was a weird
That
one.
was us.
That was a weird one. That
I'm
was
pretty
us.
sure that was someone's personal garage.
Yeah,
We just parked in
we
it.
just parked in it. We didn't even give a shit
Nope.
because we couldn't find fucking parking for nothing.
Nope.
We should have Ubered.
Speaking of a California trip, I got this shirt when Spencer and I went to our show that we saw.
Oh yeah,
It was badass.
the classic.
The
What does it
classic.
mean?
It is the classic West. It's when all them classic bands got together. Fleetwood Mac, Steely Dan.
Does it say anything on the
Eagles.
back?
It does. It
I
has
don't
a
care to
list,
see. I'm just asking.
has a list of all the bands.
Why does it say the classics? Like S.
Because it's the classic.
But if
'Cause
it's,
it was
but
the
everybody
classic-
says it's the classics, you know.
It was the classic West. They just didn't put
Oh.
the West on there because it ruins the aesthetic.
I got you.
Anyways, it was a really good show. I wouldn't mind going out to Cali again, but I've never been the other side of the country. But I hear that part's gonna get tore up by another hurricane.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, the place,
Florida.
That place up there is getting ravaged by fire,
Mm.
and back this way is. an
There's a
ocean
huge fire
now.
while we were
Oh
there
yeah,
too.
I saw that, and like I saw that none of the news places are covering it.
There's
It's
a
like-
fire now.
There's a fire now too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
The
it
whole
burned,
Northwest.
it burned like 1,000,000 acres.
Wow.
And up in those small
Why
states,
aren't they talking about it?
because they're too worried about how Texas might need help, even though we don't.
We don't really.
We don't.
No.
Go cover fires.
Okay. And here's the thing: is there's a lot of people that do need
Yeah.
help, and I think that Texas has got that covered because we're such a huge.
We're so big, our
We're such a huge
population
state.
is so big.
The second the hurricane hit, we sent things down there. It just hasn't got there yet.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, yeah.
We've still got people. Like, we've got shit.
It's like a 40-hour drive
of stuff at our branch.
Yeah.
Just to like at work to send out.
Yeah.
Like, I know y'all are doing that same thing. Y'all are doing drives for that and
We
stuff
got
like that.
tons of stuff. Just every little thing you can take.
Yeah, and they actually let us know that they don't need clothing right now. They don't need any more clothing, but they do. Well, in some areas, the ones that we're sending them to in the greater Houston area. Now, in Louisiana, which nobody's talking about, those places still need stuff too. Like, that got hit as well.
That's what I don't understand is why are they talking about Texas, which is doing, comparably fine.
Comparably fine.
And
there's
not
some
talking
people
about,
that lost their lives, and that's horrible tragedy.
It's awful. But I mean, Texans are coming together. They're getting shit.
Right.
They're getting shit done.
And the news groups are talking about Texas, which is nice that they're doing that. But they also need to remember that Louisiana got hit really hard too.
Yeah, they are pretty much the bowl of the earth.
Yeah,
they're just
the
a
whole
bowl.
thing. Yeah, the whole bowl of the earth.
It's like it perfect globe, and then Louisiana just cups around there.
Yeah, it's
And
supple.
see, the entire that side of the coast is burning. The other side of the coast is gonna get hit.
Yeah.
What's going to happen whenever the fire and the water meet in the middle?
Only the Avatar.
Avatar. That's where the fire nation.
Because there was an earthquake, there was fire. We're hitting with that. All we need is a gigantic tornado.
Well,
And then
We've got that here too.
We got that here
I think
too.
right where the fire hits the water, it's going to be right around Kansas, I'd say.
Yeah,
Wipe that state clean.
That's where it's going to, a giant sinkhole is just going to open.
All
up
that
in the earth.
corn. All the
corn's gone.
Corn. Speaking, it's funny you said tornado though because Kansas.
Kansas. Yeah. Oh wow! Fuck. He's doing his thing.
Was that a Oz joke?
Yeah.
Because Kansas
I didn't know what you were doing.
tornado. That's on the bicycle.
He's doing the thing.
I don't know.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
You know.
I got, dude. I went to where in Kansas. There's a little museum there that has the Wizard of Oz. Like, it has a bunch of the set pieces and stuff like that. My aunt used to take me there like once a year because she loved that stuff, and she would usually keep me and my brother for after school or in the summer type thing. So we'd go on like a little trip. It's like 3-4 hours there, easy peasy. So
That's cool.
yeah, it was neat. Educational. First time you see it though, you're like, all right, I'm good now.
Yeah.
A couple times after that, you're like, oh god, here we go again. But no, still good.
Can we go
memory.
somewhere
Good memory.
else, Auntie?
Yeah.
No.
Auntie. Yeah, good shit. Jory, where did you go as a kid?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. We're gonna take you on a plane.
I went to Colorado once.
He's never been on a plane.
You've never been on a plane?
No,
I got
never
to
went
fly
on
a
trips.
plane once.
I never went
That was
on
a
trips.
terrible
I went
decision.
on-
Whoever
I went
made that
on-
decision was a terrible man.
No, I got to fly the plane. I got to land the plane. It was badass. It wasn't a
You
computer.
could fly Jory.
I could fly Jory.
Nope.
Was that doctor guy?
Kramer.
No,
No. Who did you fly with?
it was an introductory flight class that my parents got for my birthday, and so
Wow, that's actually really cool.
yeah, it was real cool. So I went up in this Cessna.
Every year I get $25 for my birthday.
Why didn't you go into the profession? $25. He buys his own cake.
I used to buy my own cake.
So sad.
We should get these little violins for him while he's just buying his cake and then.
There was that one time in the apartment I used to live with, like 8 guys, and they all forgot it was my birthday.
That's so
They literally
sad.
walked in after a long night, and I was watching.
What,
a
you-
movie
were
and
you
they're
there?
like-
No, I wasn't. It
Was
was
he
me.
there?
No, it was before me.
He was in the apartment. He was there.
You son of a bitch.
It wasn't me.
And they
When
walked
is
in,
your
they were like,
birthday,
"Oh, what
Jory?"
movie are you watching?" I was like, "Oh, the movie I bought for my birthday."
When's your birthday?
And then it was just, "Oh." And I said, "Yeah, I'm going to bed."
Oh god. Jesus Christ.
Abby, the podcast dog,
What did
causing
just
a
happen?
ruckus.
Why?
She's a good girl. Don't listen to her. So, when is your birthday?
It doesn't matter.
It's November?
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
that was the sketchiest thing I think I've ever
God.
seen.
It's a few days after yours. Don't
If you-
need to know.
so November.
Anyways, next object. I know when your birthday is.
Okay,
November 4th,
close enough.
3rd.
No, it's the 4th.
That's what I thought. I know when your birthday is.
Please don't say it on camera. We have 2,500 people now.
December 14th.
December 14th.
No, it's not right. I like that he knows though.
Because I care about my friends, even though they don't care about me.
I don't even know when my own siblings' birthdays is.
Your own siblings' birthdays? You don't know Spencer or Mason or Spencer or Tyler's birthday?
Or Bailey, your other
Or
sibling.
Bailey?
I'll bring up her name. I know this guy didn't want to.
Well, those are the two. Can you please? Hey, what are we doing here? No, not that way. That's the bad way.
She's sweet. What are you talking about?
She can be.
Oh, don't
No.
listen to him.
The only reason she's sweet is because she had a 12-pack of Hawaiian sweet rolls.
So she's 12 times as sweet.
She's like, that's funny.
She's cute.
November 7th, Jory.
Did you have to look it up?
No. I told him the 21st because I didn't want to have it on camera, but now that you've said mine on camera.
Whatever.
I'll be sure to mark it on my calendar.
I know when Tyler's is just because it's right after mine. It's in December.
December 22nd.
I know Tyler's is December. It's not the 22nd. I thought it was
No, it's
21st. And then Spencer's is in February. Bailey's is in January, I think. Mine is in February. I'm pretty sure.
Yours is in February?
No, mine's in November.
Jesus
Mine's in
Christ.
November. That's what it
What
is.
the fuck is wrong?
I don't know. Can't know nothing no mo.
Well, anyway, yeah. Anything else anybody would like to bring up?
I think we need to play more diverse games when we're streaming. Maybe some Gotta Go Deeper, because we haven't played that in a minute.
We need to do
The
that.
only problem with that is...
Jory doesn't want to.
No, it's not that. It's just that whenever we stream that game, we all have a specific job. So they're only going to see literally one part of it the entire time.
Well, I mean, you got a point.
Like, they're only going to see...
They're going to see you flipping
It's
switches.
got to be him. If it's me, they're just going to see me flipping switches.
Well, I wouldn't mind switching off.
It'd be better
Well,
with him, because then you can see the outcome
I think
of
what we
the-
ought to do is play. We could do speedrunner. We could do stuff like that, where
You
we
got to
could
say
see
the counterpart to Speedrunner.
the whole thing. But I also
Move or
think
die.
what would be funner is if we mass record some of those videos.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
so that we could start putting them up like if we had we need to go deeper. Just start recording it and record a couple of them, maybe 3 or 4 games, and we can put them up like we did because a lot of people enjoyed those.
Yeah.
But we could record y'all's faces as well, and that'd be really the only thing we'd need, and we could just run between them if we needed to. Mainly the things I would want to record y'all's faces for would be like Speedrunner and
Move or Die.
Move or Die and Duck Game, stuff like
We need
that.
to play more Duck Game.
We do need to play some more.
Someone
Duck
did say Ultimate Chicken Horse as well.
Yeah,
Game. Ultimate Chicken Horse. We need to play
So
some.
last
of
time we
that.
played that game, it was garbage.
Oh,
So
my God.
I think
They might have fixed it.
I think the streams would be good, like PUBG, Rainbow Six, stuff like that, where it's like an intense type of thing going on.
You know what would probably get a lot of streamers joined in? Minecraft.
yeah.
4-year-olds.
But here's the thing about Minecraft that I've just kind of touched on before is like when you play Minecraft, you play it for 5 hours, 6 hours, and then you never want to play it again.
But think about it. That's because we always, do the same stuff. We always go on a mine. Spencer dies. He says he's not going to play no more. We start doing this other stuff. If I download a battle map game, we could do like a Hunger Games-esque thing match. Or,
Kinda cool.
where you can't build nothing. You have to scavenge, right? And
How
then
much is
do
that
those.
game now? For
Like
us?
$25.
I mean, it's a whole world, and I enjoyed the game back in the day. I did enjoy it.
And
so,
let me tell you, I add mods to my servers.
yeah, I figure it would probably be easier
great.
too without the controller.
Mm-hmm.
You could do stuff with your mouse, which would I think probably be what it was actually intended for. Because with the controller, I was like, man, I hate this. I hate having to just every time. I was like, this is getting boring, So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll download like some pre-generated maps. Like Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
If you want to see us play Minecraft, comment below.
Do it.
Let us know what you want to.
If you want to see us play Roblox, comment below.
Also, give us some hints because next podcast we're gonna have a list of a poll that you can now vote on for
2,500?
for our 2,500 subscriber challenge.
So, what are some ideas that y'all were having?
We don't have any
We
ideas
don't
yet.
have any ideas yet. We want people to give us some ideas, and then next podcast we will then put the poll up because we will have had streams. We will have had this podcast go up, stuff like that, to where we can kind of see where the community.
I'm thinking bad dad jokes with Victoria and me as the judge.
Oh, God.
Why would you be a judge?
Because I am the.
Who are you?
I'm the definitive dad joker.
You've not won that title from anyone.
Just, he's the definitive dad joker and the sniper. And Scott's the pilot.
I was the pilot.
But what are you?
Y'all couldn't figure out the mission until I got there and piloted the mission.
I'm just a dude. I almost finished the mission once. For some reason, that game last night was so glitchy.
It was bad. It was real bad.
I wish I could have seen what Spencer saw, because he'd be like, "Why are you crashing us?" And I'm just flying through the air. And then like 10 seconds later, he'd be like, "Oh, never mind, we're fine." What are you seeing?
I just want to know why my sound card wasn't working.
It was garbage for some
really
reason.
was.
I don't know why. But
Anyway,
anyway,
probably invest in a good headset.
dude, the Astros A10. They're $60. They're the Astros, bro. They're new.
But the A10s.
A10
They're affordable.
or A60. I'm sorry, A60. Maybe
No,
it's
it's
A10.
A10.
It's A10.
A10s
yeah.
are the weak.
Dude, they're
Entry
not
level.
weak.
Are you,
though.
are you
Entry
gonna
level.
spend money on a good pair?
I haven't spent money on any pair so far.
Astros are fucking
And that's
expensive.
why you have trouble.
Astros are fucking expensive, which
And that's
means
why you can't tell where you're getting shot at in PUBG.
them making a budget
not the
version.
Because you have a cheap headset.
Them making a budget version of that is like big deal. Like my Sennheisers. How much were my Sennheisers?
150.
Yeah.
But would you
Same
buy?
bad.
Would you buy
It's
a
$60
$20,000
for an Astro?
Lamborghini
Yeah.
if it was a piece of shit?
It's a Lamborghini.
I've heard reviews on them, and the reviews are good. You can look them up for yourself.
I'll
Yeah.
look them up, but
They're affordable, but you should probably get a decent pair of.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
my Steel Series is a decent pair. It just
What is Steel Series?
We don't know what Steel Series.
How did you get those if you had to pay for them?
they came with my laptop.
They're giving away for a reason.
How much was
They
your
have a
laptop?
surplus. They don't want the
Almost
surplus.
2,000.
It's way too much for a laptop.
Way too much for a laptop.
My laptop could smoke your computer.
Will
I don't
smoke
know.
My laptop.
I don't know if it'll
But-
smoke your laptop. Maybe.
They're the same thing. pretty
Wait a
much.
second. What's your processor?
It's a 6700. It's not gonna smoke it.
I mean, mine was playing my game just fine. And my audio.
Plus, I paid almost half of what you did.
Yeah, but I got that MSI badge on it.
I got that.
I thought you paid around
Alienware.
16 though.
No, it was 1270, something like
But did you
that.
get a backpack?
Did you get headphones?
No, I
Did
got an
you get-
Alienware.
Did you get a little stuffed dragon?
No. Why would? Never mind. Anyway,
I got a computer that is almost identical to yours.
Except it's an Alienware.
Yeah, it means I have more LEDs.
Ugh.
You seen all the LEDs?
Ugh.
Just saw him. He's like, your trackpad lights up. That's pretty sweet.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. I will not deny that